Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it funny. What's going on, people? Woo, what's going on, people? It's a day of a day of another day we call Friday. Anyway, they're being said, what's going on, people? Happy New Year's. I'm doing a roll call. Hope everyone is still among us. Hope everyone's had a great holiday as far as New Year's Eve. Me myself, I kind of ended up with a sore throat. I don't know how, but, and not for no other reasons, but you know. Been kind of wishy-washy as far as moves, progress, disappointments, da-da-da. You know how you go through that whole, you know, at the end of the year thing, you kind of analyze and see what, you know, what went forward and what went to the left. Anyway, that being said, and proud of a lot of people out there who's doing their thing as far as, you know, you and any other girl that's out there doing their thing. And been staying low. Okay. I did a video in reference to Alcoin. You know, I was talking in reference to the transgender that was 17 years old. You know, I have talked to many girls and transgenders and gay people and stuff like that. You know, and I try to, you know, make a lot of jokes and laughs and stuff, but, you know, it amazes me how, I know my voice is going to fall on a lot of deaf ears because a lot of people really don't care what I say, and that's okay, they have that right. But a lot of gay people and a lot of trans people, you have to understand, everybody don't like us. Everybody, and to some things they feel as though we're delusional. And they also feel as though they don't have to bow down to our rules and our way of thinking. That we've lost our fucking mind and fuck us, and they don't give a fuck about all that bullshit about some marriages and stuff like that. And now they're talking about, well, you know, you got to save this homosexuality, and you know, it amazes me how people take out so much time of someone else's concern. You know, and then when they go to church and stuff like, well, we gotta cure this homosexuality and stuff like that. I'm not knocking what that's what you do, because that's what you do to get you to the next level. You have to preach something. And to me, it's almost as if someone is saying, by me being a black person, and then it was someone white saying, well, you know, we got to do these type of things because we don't want them black people to be up in the thing, or just do the devil's advocate. We got to be these black people because we don't want these white people in this thing, or we got to be this Spanish person because we don't want the Puerto Rican, we don't want the Puerto Ricans, we don't want the white people, the black people in that thing. You know, when you don't understand something, you really shouldn't speak on it, because it's so far out of your reach. You're praying to a person that you've never seen, and you're putting down a person that you do see. We have so many things in the Bibles and stuff like that. Things have been reworded, the New Testament, the Old Testament, the John's Version, the James Version. Oh, this video is going to left. This is not what I want to talk about. You know, it just amazes me on so many different things. I'm a strong believer in God, and I'm a strong believer in people. But I just found it so amazing how people are going to bombard my page and start telling me how much they, you know, that he was confused, he was a little boy, he was just this and this and that. And people always pass their opinion until it is directed to them. When they feel as though they're being attacked on what they said, they attack back more. And I always said, you know, the biggest, toughest people is the ones who sit behind lines, because in person they're the biggest punk you're going to want to meet on the earth. Because all that oopala they talk about, and in person they're like the sweetest motherfucking person. They have to be, because they go back then, they know about now, everything that they done talk the talk. Now they're going to have to walk the walk, and sometimes they may be walking back limping because they done ran the talk too much. Anyway, and you know, I'm not condoning violence and stuff like that, but you know, when it comes down to the gay people in the trans community, the LGBT community, stuff like that, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I really wish we wouldn't attack each other, but I know we're going to. I have people who hate my guts, and I haven't done nothing to them. Hell, I've got people I have to give money to that can't stand me, and I didn't even know it. You know, it's just so weird how life is. You know, and then you meet a guy who don't want to be seen with you, and you got to have to test if you're the passable one. If I'm gonna mess with a girl like you got to be the baddest bitch out there. When you don't even need to be in this world with us if you're gonna put that type of stigma on us. You're not that much of a factor to me. To some girls, you are. To me, you're not. And the thing about it is that if it's not from your life and you don't want to deal with it, then why are you fucking with it? Oh, don't tell me, Raven, I just want to see what it's like to be with one of you. Or, I'm so tired of women that hurt me over so bad. I'm going to mess with a transsexual, but she got to be the baddest one and stuff like that. Because women has hurt me so bad, so I'm going to fuck with one of them and see what I can get with them. Sure, you're going to experiment with them, but reality is that you're still going to go back to being with a woman because that's what you're used to, that's what you like. Anyway, that being said, this video went over to the left. I did not want to talk about that. I don't know what made me talk about it, but it was something that kind of bothered me a little bit in reference to the child that committed suicide and didn't want their life to go in vain. They got petitions and everything that's going out there, you know, in reference to her death, you know. It's just sad. Anyway, that being said, this is my thing. And I want this whole video was supposed to be about texting and calling on the phone. Okay, this video was supposed to be about texting and calling on the phone. I understand people out here that like to text people, but y'all need to stop texting. And the reason why I say y'all need to stop texting because a lot of times you talk to a person on the phone, you don't like them. They're nothing like you thought. You know, and texting can be taken so many different types of ways. I've text back and forth with people and stuff like that, and they only text, they don't really talk on the phone and stuff like that. Most of the time they don't want to talk to you because they're scared, or another time because they're scared to death the fact that they're talking to someone like you. But once you get them on the phone and you talk to them, you realize you don't even like them. They have their attitude, their demeanor, well, let me just tell you this, and then when they talk to you and all this kind of stuff, it's not what you want. Don't let nobody degrade you for their pleasure. I'm going to say it again. Don't let nobody degrade you for their pleasure. If you're not worth the phone conversation, you're not worth my time. You don't come here and chill like some guy was going to, you know, he wanted to chill with me on New Year's. I never even met him. He didn't even want to talk on the phone, but he wanted to come to my house and chill. If you not think you're worth anything, there are people out here looking for you. Trust and believe. Everybody loves a dum-dum. And if you're a dumb bitch, you're in high demand because all they're going to do is dog you out. And remember, diseases are real. So while you don't want to text and you want to talk on the phone, that disease that they may give you will stick with you whether they talk to you or not. Be very selective what you allow into your life as well as your body. Because a lot of times you may not can return back to who you was once they leave. And sometimes when they really leave the face of the earth. And what you thought cared about you, didn't care about you at all. So you need to start interviewing these people more. And that texting don't work. You need to talk to them. And I'm not saying, you know, if you want to do it, do it. If you feel like texting is your thing and you know, I don't want to talk to them, then that's what you do. I'm not going to stop you. That's what you need to do. I want to say hello all the people, boom. I want to say hello people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody like it, then fuck them.